international producing director to Robert McCovey or Robertson.
I've already said enough tonight. I'll be very, very brief. But that's going to look wonderful tomorrow when I go to the icebergers for the Captains of Industry swim, and I've got it sticking out of my bathers. Like all the boys, I had the best time in Ireland. Thank you to Dougie and for the guys, Nick and Tilly, that organised it. It was just sensational. My proudest moment was when Dougie came up to me because I was a bit lame and I went across to the West Coast and had no intention of playing golf, and I'll never forget the morning he came out. He said, "Come," he said, "we need you." He said, "We've lost one of our blokes, they've fielded a full team." He said, "I want you to represent Royal Melbourne." So all you blokes that have paid, Macca, how much do you pay each year down there? Right, the captain's here, right? Now, I've put nothing into that club. And I'm representing the club over there. Have I had any recognition down at the club? No. I don't remember. Where's my tie?
Come for president!
Thank you all very much. It's been an absolute delight this whole 12 months. So I'll leave you to it, and we're just having a rest. Thank you.
Now, there's one man who has caused the whole process to happen. 41 years, a tour to Tassie, which is kind of sort of international, but not really international. But then the big one. Then we went to Ireland. And my understanding is that Doug spent so much time at night on the phone that Jan thought he either had an international lover or the 1300 number was going overtime.
That's Paul.
What do we call that?
Paul, how do you know that's the Paul?
Who's a guess? Lucky one.
As I understand it, on the money side, you've got it in one. But Dougie was variously in the process. He was transport manager, he was the banker, he was the petty cash manager. When you went out to dinner to a different restaurant, the one he went to, then he gave you 40 quid or 40 bucks or whatever. He is the action man. He's just unbelievable. So, Dougie, what we've done, the committee has wants you to accept a small presentation, and this is presented to the press by the 2009 Kammoora Irish Tourist Team, and the members are all delineated here, and on the basis of Smithy's input, down the bottom, the groupies are Viv Temple and Andy Vile. The other thing I'd like to say is that I want to propose a proposition, and on the success of an amazing tour, I think 2012, London, we go there for the Olympics, but we do a tour of England, play golf in top courses, and then go to the Olympics. So, proposition, what do you think, boys?
Yeah!
Just a couple of things. This wouldn't have happened here tonight with something that took place about 1979, I would have thought it might have been, when a fellow Robbie Robertson won Kammoora. Yeah. And a bloke called Stringer Smith came up to him and said, "Hello, Cut, that's a good result. It's probably, you understand the folklore here, that you take all the previous winners plus their wives or girlfriends or partners, out to dinner." And so we experienced this amazing night.
What a sucker, Dougie.
He was a sucker. You weren't he organised, and it's folklore for a lot of us here, but I just want to quickly touch on it. We gathered at our place in Turnbull Avenue in black tie outfits, the boys, and the girls were sort of ushered away and went to whatever. And we were loaded and had an hour's drinks or something, got on the back of a garden tray truck, about a 3-metre truck with seats that, similar to what you're sitting on here tonight. 12 seats, no seat belts, nothing. We're loaded on this thing, and they drive us. This driver takes us through sort of parts of Melbourne, St George's Road, down to the gas barbecues at the bottom of Anderson Street Hill, I think it was. And we thought, the cheap bastard, he's taking us here for dinner, you know. And that was our first ever thought. We went from there to Government House, I think it might have been, then 9 Darling Street, and we arrived finally at Maxim's in Toorak Road. And there was a young lady there with a very short skirt on, and she was teeing up a golf ball in the middle of the tram tracks on Toorak Road, and we all were, well, I would say every bloke on the little truck, we were well pleased. And she hit this ball cleverly downhill, and it went for maybe 200 yards. It was almost a Tiger Woods style, Dakes, you know how they go. And anyhow, we were then ushered into the restaurant Maxim's and taken upstairs to find the ladies there waiting for us. And we joined for dinner, and we were offered the menu, what are we going to order? And it came out. And there was Chateaubriand, I think, for sort of main course, and there was a wine, it was sparkling white Bodiga or something else. There was some shocking stuff there. And we were given this to drink, and we ordered the Chateaubriand. Came out our meal, courtesy of Cub, was a meat pie and some peas. And the girls got the Chateaubriand. And we got the sparkling white Bodiga. And we got the, what's that other stuff? It was dreadful, I can't think of it. Cold duck, that's it, cold duck. So we had a choice. We did have a choice, I'll give you that. So we were faced with this, and the girls enjoyed the dinners with the Chateaubriand and the Penfolds wine and this, that and the other. Came the sweets, and I can still think, oh well, the job's sunk here, it's all over. And so there was a crepe Suzette, you know, little pancake things came out. The girls got all that, and we got a Dixie without any spoons. So we were eating like this. So it was some night that led us into a night like tonight. And so Stringer and Cub and everybody who's ever been involved in all of the Kammoora things, it's led to a lot of fun. And tonight is a shining example of that. Thanks very, very much to Pete and Mandy for putting this on. It really is the most amazing night. I'm not just speaking for myself, but I know I'm speaking for everybody. You're just unbelievable host and hostess. So to travel with these guys, which Jan and I are fortunate to do this year in Scotland, if you ever get the chance to go around the world with them, playing golf, whatever, yeah, they're special people to travel with and do that any time with them. They're just so nice. Just a couple of the small things I'd like to say to Dakes. I was witness of a wonderful tournament that your club put on down there for the Masters, and well done to you for a big thing in golf, and it's extremely good. So, it's all you can hope for, and well done to you. And I'm just going to finish up quickly, but I wanted to say a couple of the blokes who helped carry this event, big time. And it's Cub, Dave Teville, and once again Stringer, Humper, Animal Smith. I mean, these guys, you got no idea when you saw some of it tonight, but the fun we've had over the years going along, they make this weekend. And Paul Orchard, you know, and people coming from interstate, it's already been said, Sandy J, Yowie down. I mean, to see Yowie here just really is special. So, and Pete's the bloke who's driven all this, and